Have you ever felt like life is unfair, that things keep going wrong no matter how hard you try? What if I told you there's a philosophy that can turn your pain into power, your obstacles into fuel, your suffering into strength? The ancient Stoics had a phrase for this: Amor Fati, love your fate. Not just accept it, love it. Imagine embracing every failure, every heartbreak, and every struggle as if you had chosen it yourself. What if instead of resisting life, you flowed with it, using every challenge to grow stronger? This is not just a mindset shift. It's a complete transformation of how you experience life. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to practice Amor Fati and finally stop suffering over things you cannot change. Let's dive in. Section 1. What is Amor Fati? The term Amor Fati comes from Latin and means love of fate. It's the idea that everything that happens, good or bad, is necessary and should be embraced, not resisted. The Stoics, including Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, believe that suffering doesn't come from events themselves, but from our reaction to them. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." This means that every challenge is fuel. You can let difficulties break you, or forge you into something stronger. Amor Fati is about radical acceptance, not just enduring life's hardships, but welcoming them with open arms. Section 2. Why we suffer, the root of resistance. Most of our suffering comes from one thing: resistance. We resist reality when we wish things were different. When we say, "This isn't fair, this shouldn't have happened," or "Why me?" But life doesn't care about what should happen. Life just happens. And when we fight against it, we create suffering for ourselves. Think about it. A river never resists the rocks in its path. It flows around them. The more we resist, the more we suffer. But when we accept, when we love what happens, we become untouchable. This is the power of Amor Fati. Section 3. How to practice Amor Fati daily. You might be wondering, how do I apply this in my daily life? Here are 3 practical ways. Reframe challenges as gifts. Instead of thinking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" Every difficulty is a lesson. Embrace it. Detach from the illusion of control. Some things are simply beyond your control, like the past, other people's actions, or unexpected setbacks. Instead of wasting energy resisting, focus on what you can control: your mindset, your effort, your response. Practice gratitude for everything, even for the struggles, even for the pain. Before bed, write down, what challenge did I face today, and how did it help me grow? Shift your focus from complaining to learning. Section 4. The power of Amor Fati, real-life examples. The greatest minds in history lived by Amor Fati. Friedrich Nietzsche said, "My formula for greatness in a human being is Amor Fati, that one wants nothing to be different." Thomas Edison saw his entire lab burn down, and instead of despairing, he said, "Thank goodness, now I can start fresh." Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, lost everything but still found meaning in his suffering. He realized that the one thing no one could take from him was his attitude. These people didn't just accept life's hardships, they used them to grow. And you can too. So, how do you stop suffering and truly embrace life? Stop resisting. Accept what happens as if you chose it. Turn obstacles into opportunities. Every challenge is fuel. Love your fate, not just tolerate it. Embrace it with gratitude. Imagine waking up every day knowing that nothing can break you, that every setback, every failure, and every hardship is just another step forward. That's the power of Amor Fati. Now it's your turn. What challenge are you facing right now? Comment below and tell me how you'll use Amor Fati to grow from it. Let's inspire each other. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another episode of The Mind Forges, where we unlock the wisdom of history's greatest thinkers to help you build an unstoppable mindset. Thank you for watching. Now go out there and love your fate. Your strongest self is waiting.